can see that. The wind feels great.
I've seen pictures in books before, but I've never seen it up close like this.
Well, people don't usually travel outside the barriers. If we keep going, we can see all sorts of things, like the jungle or the city of waterfalls.
There are so many more things we could learn, if only our journey would continue.
I guess it's true. I really was living in a small world.
That's a rare moment of sincerity coming from you.
It's your first time seeing it too, right?
Well, yes, but
Aw, you must have had such a lonely life, tied to your research like that.
having you pity me makes me want to jump off this cliff.
This water has traversed the world's oceans and has seen all there is to see. The ocean binds the lands of our world together.
Here she goes again. It's really just one big puddle, you know.
Whatever. You were pretty moved back there too. Huh?
Why don't you smack me?
So this is the world as he sees it.
Yuri?
Flynn must have stood on this spot earlier and looked out at this same scene.
That's true. His duties do take him to many different places.
Always telling me to catch up with him. Easy for him to say.
Nor Harbor is just around the corner from Emhead Hill. We'll catch up to him in no time.
That's not what I was talking about.
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean, philosophically, he's ahead of me.
All right, let's get moving before LeBlanc and
Metaphorically.
friends show up again.
Just follow the ocean road to the west after leaving here to get to Nor Harbor. We can't miss it.
We'll have plenty more chances to see the ocean. Your journey will continue for as long as you want. It's all up to you. You've made it this far, haven't you?
That's true.
Let's get on with it,
Last
damn
one
it.
down's a rotten egg!
You're gonna fall if you don't watch out.
Ah!
Idiot.
My bag is too heavy. Fuck. Orangel. What's this supposed to be? Is it a grave, perhaps? A grave in a place like this? Actually, this is just the type of place I'd expect to see one. What do you mean? You know, like the grave of someone who plotted against the Empire and failed. If you want to bury somebody and keep it quiet, you'd want a place like this with no one around. Huh, wonder if that's what I've got in store for me. Don't say such things. That isn't funny. I wasn't exactly kidding. It's just a fact of life that some folks from the lower quarter never get a funeral or a proper burial. What happens to them then? They get cremated and have their ashes scattered over a river or a field usually. Are you telling the truth? How did we start talking about this anyway? Because we're trying to figure out what a lone grave is doing in a place like this. Yeah, so just who does it belong to? Alright, so that's Lucifer's grave.
Man, could you be any weaker?
Don't
You be any later?
get cocky.
Ah,
We finished them off.
I finished them off.
Huh?
man, sandwich really does not increase our HP by much. Huh?
Man, could you be any weaker?
Let me at him!
Let them die of
Put out your hand.
like this?
Yay!
Who's that?
Let me see here. Mr. Jimmy Hill. Hey, look, it's got two silk clubs.
Don't get sloppy.
Clubs? Cubs. You know, in case you didn't have enough of a stupid boss fight.
Let's try this.
Oh, caprice of innocent waters!
Power, come to me.
Let them die undefiled purity!
Finish them off.
I finished them off.
Huh?
I feel power running all through my body.
Is that it?
Man, could you be any weaker?
Don't let him trip you up.
Let's see, 49, 60.
Oh, din of this modest.
Oh, dude, this minus. Oh!
Power comes to me. Caprice of innocent one.
Oh, you little bitch.
Who's next?
Strength. Fall in this blade.
It'll be 100 years before you can beat me.
Because you've lived a lot longer, right?
I might just have to start spamming abilities. Oh, fuck off.
I'll blow you away! Destruction!
Let's just get this shit out of the way. Yeah, level 1, Oh, hey, look at that.
Let's change strategy.
Hey, don't do that, buddy. I didn't say you could use items. You can't use items. What are you doing? Oh, because I put it on support. Right. Do not use. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. And help allies. Wait, how many times did I use this? 50? Oh, so I guess it's only 50 for combination attacks. Hey.
Holy power, come to me. First aid. Holy power, come to me.
Oh, caprice of innocent verses.
Someday today it would be nice if you healed me.
First aid.
Oh, caprice of innocent waters. Grant them thy undefiled purity.
We gotta do something.
Destruction field! Yeah, I beat you into
That
next
was
week.
annoying.
Next week?
Oh, I feel so powerful. Okay, sure.
Didn't want it to be a stupid and surprise encounter, or else I would have been able to do that way easier. I mean, it still would have been hard, but we would have had 2 healers in the group.
I won't lose!
Dwell in this blade.
Destruction!
How's this? Holy
I got a little worked up.
Oh yeah, I don't need my keyboard out. Whoa, is my hair out? Ooh, that's nice. An acceptable prize for all this shit that we've had to do here. An exceptional warrior.
What's this?
Oh, that's a camping set. With this, you can set up camp and sleep without having to go to an inn.
Oh, that's nice. Now you can go off and play Nature Boy whenever we sleep at an inn. And we'll save money, too.
What are you talking about? Camping sets are single-use only.
Rita, don't be so mean.
That sounds really useful, Carol.
That sounds really
Yeah,
useful,
They're
Carol.
essential when you're on the road. In addition to camping sets, you could also sleep on mats. But camping sets are really the best thing to use. You can't get a better night's sleep with anything else.
What wonderful timing. All of you look so exhausted from climbing.
Even though we're pretty close to the next city.
You look pretty pooped yourself.
Yeah, we've got a ways to go before we get to town, too. Maybe we should set up camp here.
All right, I'll get everything set up. Oh, once you've camped somewhere, you won't be able to camp around there for a while afterwards.
Why's that?
After camping at a certain site, the basic barrier that's included in the camping set will stop being effective for a while, so long as you're near that site.
Basic barrier? What's that? There's no Blastia like that.
It's not a Blastia, actually. It's just something that gives off a smell that monsters find unpleasant. That's why they call it a barrier. It can keep the monsters at bay for a night, but after enough time passes, the monsters get used to the smell, and it won't keep you safe anymore.
That makes